Hello everyone. Oh, right. Connect you to internet. Oh, so no, wait a minute. I should do my.
Your route avoids road closures on B4396. You're on the fastest route. You should reach your destination by 15:03.
There we go. Should we do it like that? Yeah. Right. Take my sock off. It's my sock are my running socks, but it was digging into my heel. So I'm going to try and drive along with no sock in my right foot. So I'm at the last petrol station.
Yards, merge onto M40.
replace the mirror on the right, because that kept on dropping down. And now the one on the left is starting to drop down. But luckily I've got loads of mirrors, so Friday the 24th of July, that's not today, is it? No. 42 closed, I think we were saying. So yeah, I'm supposed to be going to a car boot fair in Shropshire. Nice river. Warwick Castle, Shakespeare, Stafford's to the left. And Tracy had to say, oh no, the car boot's cancelled. And I was like, the only reason I was sort of staying on longer, because I was going to do the car boot fair on Saturday, and then the car boot fair on Sunday at Slough, which is really brilliant. Everyone wanted to buy all my stuff, and I did so well there. It's a relatively small one. I think there's a very big one near it. I'll tell you what, the fruit and veg store, it's so good. But it was as cheap as chips. The bananas had a big bag of bananas, big bag of tomatoes, my eye appointment on the 13th of July. Yes. Monday the 13th, yes. So it's not closed. M42 junction 5A to junction 8 close Friday the 24th to the 27th. Right, let's have my window open. I don't care what she says because I'm going the way I want to go. Funny this. Wow, you were a bit noisy running on the lines there, Mr. White Man Van. What the hell was that? So the speed limit is 60, but I can't reach 60. not be using the hard shoulder because it's a bloody smart motorway and they are not smart at all. So I will keep it on this shoulder. I don't care what anyone else wants me to do. Netherlands lorry just overtook us. Road transport. Hazards on. I don't want anyone zooming and crashing up my arse. I'll stick in. I didn't have to brake at all there. Everyone in front of me was like braking like mad. But because I'm keeping my distance, not having to brake at all. Why am I have to brake in a minute? Everyone in front of me is braking. Brake, brake, brake. Slowing down with third gear. Yeah, I'm gonna have to brake. These cars this on it. Overtaken the police car. That's not nice. It's got a horse on it. A galloping horse. I don't know what that is. Scottish camper van. Oh, Dignity private ambulance. That means they've got a body in there, haven't they? Funeral directors, yeah. They've either got a body in it or they're going to collect a body. Yeah, you might as well come into this lane, mate. I think people were sussing it out. It's like, why am I in the middle of it? So Severn Trent is an English water company dealing in Wales, maybe? Oh, there's T2 Pop. Racing T2 Pop now. Do you know how long we're going to be in this? going into the middle lane. See, that's probably quite urgent transport because you've got to catch your flight. We've got cars joining us. Range Rover pulling a Mustang. No. Seats. Thank you. We had someone pulling in on the left and you've got cars joining on the right. So Pullmans were letting them know what a stupid... Ah! Hey! Leaning out, calling me this is all to do with H2. So this is why they're HS2, yeah, H2. The big bridge. So it's a tunnel on the other side now. away at my camper van. We move, removals and storage. Right, I've got to stop. Move you over it. So I set off 9:30, 10:30, 11:30, 12:30. So 3.25 hours. Joining us now. www.abproduce.co.uk. Anyone on here watching, let them know that their lorry is broken down between the M5 and the M6. AB Produce, suppliers of potatoes and some vegetables. staying late. Driving through Birmingham. It's quite exciting. I put the title as boring, but actually it's quite interesting. So we're passing Storage Kings on the left, self-storage made simple. Traffic on the other side is all driving along at 20 miles an hour. So many lorries. So the speed limit's now 60 miles an hour. We're still supposed to use the hard shoulder on a smart motorway. It is not smart. When people break down, where are they going to be? road than the M4. M4 is M25, M4. Basically, shitty motorways to drive on. But I was lucky with the M25 this morning. I was stuck with 3 kids in the back on the M25 by Heathrow Airport for 2 hours. When I show, Saturday the 1st of August. Or are we doing the, I don't think we're doing anything the 1st of August. Yeah, so I've come back early because I have an eye appointment on Monday because I have a tumour in my eye and it is growing. Yes. So I've got an appointment in Bangor. But the good news is it's got white crusty stuff around it. So white crusty tumours, they're good. Oops, open down here. Just before the lay-by as well. Yeah, so I've been talking to loads of people down in Sunningdale because everyone is having, maybe got another roundabout. Having cataracts removed. 5-8 and Shrewsbury going to the right. And loads of people cutting in front of me. Sunday, and we thought it was on Saturday and Sunday. So we came up on Saturday, so where is it? So then rather than going all the way home, we stayed in a pub. Brilliant. So we had to drive quite far away actually from it before we found a pub that put us up. Well, at least everything will overtake in the dual carriageway now, so. My peppermint tea is still warm. I wonder if that was stuck behind us when we were going started, well, it was a record to start with, during COVID. So I had flashing lights on my left eye, and I could see floaters, and it just suddenly appeared. And I'm very slow to do stuff. So eventually, I better go look at this. So I phoned, no I didn't. I was meeting a mate up in Dolgethline at a cafe during COVID. So we could meet in cafes. She used to work for Allied Health. She used to work for Allied Healthcare. Brilliant mate. And we used to muck about with a client. She was brilliant. We had a really good rapport with this client in Fairbourne. Interesting. I think she's died since then, but her husband used to do hot air ballooning. But we would wash her hair and we had to do loads of stuff with this lady. And we used to muck about and make the lady laugh. It was really brilliant. She really used to take me out of the comfort zone, making me feel a bit of a wally, but it was great for the client. And I can't remember her name, because I can't remember anyone's names. Anyway, we arranged to meet. She'd moved down to London, and then she moved down to London, but her parents had a pub hotel. She come out at Dolgethline, you want to climb up Cadair Idris another way. Anyway, down there by a lake. Very nice place. But they've since sold it. And so I was meeting her, and I popped into the opticians, and I said, oh, can I make an appointment to see someone? I got flashing lights. So she says, well, can you come back? Because obviously they couldn't have more than one person, because there was someone in reception at the time. So I said, yeah, I'll come back. She actually meant come back in that day. And I didn't. And then I was like, oh, there's traffic jam. So then I phoned up. She said, oh, thank God you've come back, thank God. It's really urgent, you need to see someone urgently, but you can't see Our Lady, because you had to see, is it an what's the word? A special person who does eyes at optician places. Anyway, couldn't. So I phoned around. She says, you really need to see someone urgently. So I had to go all the way to Pwllheli anyway to see this special person. And you had to, I think I drove there. Or did I get the bus there? Because obviously you can't drive because they open up dry, fully dilated. Because my husband had to come and... No, I did drive there. I drove there, and then my husband had to... He had to catch the bus to come and get me so that he could drive. Yes, that's what it was. So I drove there. I had to have these drops in which open up my eye big, and yeah, you cannot see, so your pupil is fully opened? So anyway, she said, so I went to him and he said, oh yeah, I can see a freckle right at the edge of your eye. So it's inside the eye, but it's right at the edge. Just about to pass Gabowen, where Olive used to come, my eldest granddaughter, because she had dicky hips. Oh, that is Gabowen, the village, not Gabowen, the hospital, I think. Orthopedic hospital. So she was put in a plaster cast. So this specialist person says, I'm going to refer you to a Bangor hospital. So he said, oh, you may be seen in the next couple of months. But it was actually 2 years later, had an eye appointment come through. I'd obviously researched the freckle in your eye and what it could be. Like, not too sure I wanna know. So then 2 years later, an appointment came through for me to go to Bangor. I think it was Bangor Hospital. It might have been Abergavenny Hospital. And I was due to go down to visit my mum and dad. Down to see my mum and dad. So I wasn't going to go because I don't like doctors and hospitals. I don't trust doctors. That's the main thing. I would always much rather seek alternative treatments. But everyone said no, you have to go. So I did listen. I don't always listen, I must admit, but I did listen to my mum and to Derek. So when I went to the hospital, and I can never remember which one it is, whether it is Bangor or whether it is Abergavenny. I think Abergavenny have a specialised unit. St. Tassic used to have a specialised eye hospital, but I think maybe that's closed down now, moved to Abergavenny. Means a bit more. So I'm concentrating now due to traffic jam. Speedy cars. I want to cut everyone up. I've left the gap so they can't. So, I saw the consultant and he said, this is no freckle, this is a tumour. I can send you to Liverpool. He says, I don't think it's cancerous, but I'd rather err on the side of caution, whatever it is, whatever the expression is. Sweaty Bay. So he says, I'm going to refer you to Liverpool, see the professor there, they're very good in Liverpool. So I think it was just before Christmas. Or was it just after Christmas? I don't know. Turn left here? No. Do I? I don't know. I do. Used to Google telling me. Road closed on the 13th. What's today? No, 13th's Monday. So I went up to Liverpool. I stayed at, is it the Adelphi? You know, that famous hotel that was on the telly in Liverpool. So I went and stayed there. The only reason I booked it was because it said it had a swimming pool. It did not have a swimming pool. I hadn't had a swimming pool for donkey's years. Dad wants to know why it's called donkey. Donkeys don't live that long. He said, I could understand if it was elephants. So, I went to Liverpool, we had a brilliant time. My husband, Derek, came with me. He's very good, very supportive. And, because, you know, he doesn't, to be honest, he doesn't like coming out of Wales. He does like Wales. He's comfortable with what he knows. And I must admit, I do take him sometimes out of his comfort zone. Just leave him where he's happy. So, anyway, we went to Liverpool together and we stayed at the Adelphi, and it was a really, really tired, old-fashioned looking, but it was brilliant. I loved it. Where we had our breakfast. So obviously I didn't have a swim. And then we wandered all around Liverpool. We went to the art centre. Oh my god, amazing art in the art museum. So we both enjoyed the art. So that was really good. It's another Land Rover packed up with and it had a model Land Rover on the top of it. No one used to stop here for food at the cafe. It's the wrong side of the road. Aqueduct Diner. Oh, can I pull over here at all? No, never mind. So I went to Liverpool and we had a great time, and I had amazing news. So he said, so I saw is it the Houseman? So I didn't actually see the professor or the consultant, I saw his Houseman? I don't know, anyway. Said, really good news, some white crusty stuff around your tumour, and so it's good to have white crusty stuff around your tumour. I've since spoken to someone who said if you have red stuff around your tumour, that's not good. We have white crusty stuff, it's really good. But the bloke in Abergele, before he said, he said you will have to have that tumour measured for the rest of your life every year. Well, I haven't. Obviously got lost in the system. So, sorry, I've gone on, my mind is like looking at the ruins, because I did think I might phone Derek and say, or meet me in Llangollen at the ruins. You're too late now. Maybe I'll say, he's not watching, is he? No. I did tell him I was going on live Facebook. So yes, I've chased it up a couple of times. Not hard. I mean, I said to the doctor last year, you know, I'm supposed to have this tumour measured every year, and I haven't. And she has written to them, and I think maybe because they said, oh, it's white and crusty. That's why it's not measured every year. Oh, do you know what? I could stop off here and have a swim at the spa. This is where we were looking for in COVID, we were all going to come up and stay in Llangollen. My parents, my brother, all my family. But because of COVID, it didn't happen. And then Mum passed away, so. But there's a spa. We in Llangollen or Ford? Prince of Wales, pub and rooms. So yeah, there's a spa just up here. Oh, Right, let's phone Derelique. Oh gosh, you are hot. Oh my god. I'm surprised you've not died. Where's my shoe? Right, let's give Derek a ring. Okay, bye.